from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, catching up with Coach Dykes before the game, he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season. And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with...
Here's a little room there. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Huge game.
What? Oh my gosh, man.
Goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly
Trips
down close to
tight.
the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Damn. I should not get out of that. That's my fault for sure.
Try to barge their way in.
Well, damn, you still come make a fucking play.
Touchdown, TCU.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cowboys offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Drew Mestamaker. He's a transfer from North Texas. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. These two teams both coming on a run, playing their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into the top 25.
Yeah, it's nice, man, when you get that roll going. You start to create some momentum, create some belief. You know, listen, you're not...
Wide room to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Hauled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Baller, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure.
They did not let me stay on him.
Got room at the 35.
Why are you so close to the fucking line if you're coming to running back? You get blocked right away. There's nobody else back there.
And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry up.
Dumb.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Horned Frogs right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch.
Dive, motherfucker. Damn.
Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure...
Bro, I moved you up, and you still did that. God damn. Where are you going? Oh, you covering the running back. Oh, man.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Joyner. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's the 2nd time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays.
He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Cowboys. He got a step and just dusted the field. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That was a light lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw.
Fucking knew
guys are open vertically down
Y'all
the field.
are fucking lucky, man.
We can't let our serve get broken.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
Oh my gosh, how do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Ain't no fucking way. And that's not a first down.
And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry up. We asked earlier.
God, man.
Who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but
oh my God,
you got that great chemistry with, you know.
How? I'm diving right now. I hit square already. They made a late ass attempt. Oh my gosh.
Exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Can we just talk about how ridiculous of a catch that was? That was unbelievable. The receiver just sticks his paw out, snags the ball. That is incredible hand strength.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
He fell 3 yards.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he'll be brought down. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play.
Hurry up, man.
Junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Howie Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Looking to throw on third. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Field goal.
They're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do.
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Get out of the way, dog.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the
pancake
chains
the
to
move.
measure this one. The Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
Oh no, this was set up.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
Banging and banging and banging.
Really didn't go
Bang, bang,
anywhere.
bang.
A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder.
The fact that he accidentally almost defended that is crazy.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Thank you for finally doing a smart route in there.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end now in motion. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive gain. Now let's go get 7.
And he breaks the play. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming.
Man.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big... On first down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Oh wow! Finally, some crazy shit happened for us.
He goes down right there, but not before.
That's what y'all get.
Interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Question: why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all doing that?
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The give, Quentin Joyner running right.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Rush is on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. This time it's complete. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Here's the pressure. He's got him.
How the fuck you make it out of there?
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
D-line needs to get some fucking pressure on him, man. Way more sacks.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now.
Bro.
There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch.
The way y'all get so fucking played on play action is crazy.
The momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Unloads to the wide out.
Of course.
Spot in the middle.
Of fucking course.
Touchdown, TCU.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire.
No.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Joyner. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Coleman's got it on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like, they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the wideout. It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create some...
Makes the grab and room to run. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He's got the tight end. TCU calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his man. It's James. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pucks it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. What on earth could have been going through his mind? He just spiked the ball on 4th down, just handed it back to the other offense. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Middle Tennessee State taking on the Delaware Blue Hens. And it's the Blue Raiders able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Cowboys head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys?
Thanks, Holly.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Finds his man. It's Odom. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Here's a give to Joyner. Breaks the tackle. Maybe a crease. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Small. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Gonna run it. It's Page. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Handoff to the lone back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got a man, it's Young. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy, turning it on. You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the
Why the
drive.
fuck would you not?
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Back to the ground game on the left. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Under fire. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Bring in the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Hauls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on this.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense.
Fucking receivers running to every fucking player in the goddamn box, dude. Look ahead of you. What are you doing? Like, you had him so fucking gone. Like, God, this game is so fucking dumb.
The offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. It's complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end. And coverage forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
Shouldn't have.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. That's reeled in. It's James. Strong.
That is fucking crazy.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Running to the left. And tackled there by the defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Maybe some room here. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Got him. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot, patting my...
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Number 48, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well,
bro, why are you in a game
these are
still?
the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to